Mexico City Blues by Jack Kerouac. 213th Chorus. Poem dedicated to Allen Ginsberg. Brat, rot, rort, mort, port, lord, snort, pell-mell, Rhine wine, Rolls Royce, ring ming, mock my lot, roll my doll, pull my hairline, smell my kale, wail my sigh, pile my aim, loose my shoe tongue, sing my aim, loll my wild mole, roll my luck, lay my cashier gone amuck, suck my lamp pole, raise the bane, hang the traitor inside my brain, fill my pail well, ding my bell, smile for the ladies, come from hell. 214th Chorus. Ling the long Chinese pea swallower, a lad like ye, laid his hand on Gardy's knee and paid the prix. Shong the Mong of Anas IV, Maharaja Dusty King, the from of Jadpur, from the conch mirror free. So old Bojangles bang hard had to do was roll his roly tooty mott the pulley long, and if you knew what I meant, you would say you disgust me. All right, ring the devil free, bong. Ring the devil free, prong. Ring the devil free, song. Ring the devil free, ong. Ring the biney free. 215th Chorus. Mold the mingling mix-up, all your mix-uppery, and mail it in one envelopey. Propy, slopey, cree, moti, sloty, naughty, potty, shotty, rotty, watty. Salty, grainy, wavy, takey, carry, andy, sadi, potty, avi, ava. Gava, lava, mava, dava, sava, wava, gahava, grahava, farva, dharma, riki, rok, tok, sok, marok, the org of old Putatolato. England, Ireland, O sail to the sea. 216th A Chorus. Fuck, I'm tired of this imagery. I want to quit this horseshit, go home and go to bed. But I got no home, sick of bed, suck a toodle, want a lead, banda, landa, rolla, mola, sick to my bella, bella, donna, donna, I'm a goner, soner, loner, moaner, pone, corn belly, no loan, I ack, crack. I'm sick of this misery poesy, flap Jean-Louis Misery. 216th B Chorus. Filling the air with an arbitrary dream. When no desire arises, that is the original feeling of peace in actual nature. It is not moot to question how a dream ends, when as long as it ends, a baby in pain. Tell the proud seminal mother how many more of that she wants to satisfy her fertile ego, and how many more babies crying in the night, angry screech, knowing that their flesh is on the block of death, the hungry butcher. How many pigs hung upside down and slowly bled to death by reverent ritual fools with no noses and no eyes. Emancipate the human masses of this world from slavery to life and death by abolishing death and exterminating birth. Oh, Samson me that. The venerable Kerouac, friend of cows, depend on vast, motionless thought. 216th C Chorus. Well-roofed, pleasant little hut, screened from winds. That's all I need. 4 square, the image of the Buddha in my brain. Drawing from the countryside the verdant phantasm of conception, saying, we green imageries of bush and tree like you have risen from a mystery, and the mystery is fantastic, unreal, illusion, and sane, and strange. It is when ye are not born, thou never showest. When thou art born, thou showest. Thou showest emeralds and pine trees, and thou showest, and if not born, thou showest naught in white, dazzling, buried in mindless, obscure sea. That strange eternity devises to be fool, be foul, and play unfair with Mag, the worshipper and worrier. Man, Mag, mad. It's all green trees, men, and dogs of tooth-bone, all shine in the dust. All the same, novice Scotia. 217th Chorus. Sula dat smarty pines came praddin' down, my line of least regard last pradapuptudi. And what d'ye think old Father Time made him? A western sponnet, without no false on bonnet, trap in the cockadest time of the nigh. Slight the leak of recompense, being hermesidized by finey wild trap hoods in all their estapular glories, gleaming their shining rising spears against the high thap all thup. So I aim my gazuta always to the god, remembering the origin of all beasts and cod, Bostonian by nature, with no mind of my own. Could write about railroads quiet as these blues hurt my hand more, rack my hand with labor of nada, run 100-yard dash an old ensenada. So, what'll have to do? This, gin and tonics, purse o monix, twab, twab, twabble, all day. 218th Chorus. Cite the savor having from the coast put further items down. What? You wish to talk to me? Hear me scratch at the mean little door hiding in my bonnet? Oh, come off it. The vast canopial assemblies wait for your honest spontaneous reply. What shall it be? I promise to reject pain when next my turn comes again. I promise not to steal, nor to go to hell for stealing. I promise to say nah when Tathagata's angels ride for me. Nah, I wanna go to inside me. Is there such a place? No is. Flap the whack, I smack the hydrant of desire, sip sup the twill, hiding all them guys. 'Twere as I told you, old dreams of young brides'll do you no more good. Wake up, scribe, Pharisee, the Axabata, Florianola, springtime, ow, oh, all. Official, seminary. 219th Chorus. Saints, I give myself up to thee, thou hast me. What mayest thou do? What hast thou? Hast nothing? Hast illusion, hast rage, regret, hast pain. Pain won't be found outside the monastery only. Hast decaying saints like Purushka, magnificent Russian-booted bird, loving Father Zosima under the cross in his father's cell in holy Russia. And Alyosha falls to the ground and weeps as Rakitin smears. Grushenka sits him on her lap and lackey daisies him to lull and love and loll with her. And wild he runs home in the night over charade Chagall fences snow white to the pink cow of his father's ear, which he slits, presenting to Ivan as an intellectual courtesy. Dmitri burps. Smerdyakov smirks. The devil giggles in his poor clothes. Saints, accept me to the drama of thy faithful desire. No me, no drama to desire. No Alyosha, no Russia, no tears. Good, my saints. No saints? No, my saints. No. No such thing as no. 220th Chorus. Pieces of precious emerald and jade come from igneous rock once on fire. Erupted through a volcano, sandstone came out oozing in crevices. Pieces of light long buried in the earth are diamonds and floods of them. Amen, the jewel in the lotus, praised the Tibetan saint with prayer wheel. Om Mani Padme Hum. He wants to pile up credit like the jewel in the rock, so that when he's found, the doves will have laid aground eggs of bright amethystine, wallowing splendorous decay, kings of ore, art of fathers, handed to sons, fire and air. Kingdoms have been founded on diamonds, emeralds, and pearls, and walkways of padded lily milky meshed and crushed in holy feet. Mahagraha Sattva, being of great power, fortunes and wisdom, stores of love. Mountains rise high, diamonds shine, men ride high, the alum shine, the lump sunshine. Delicious is the taste of porcupine. 221st chorus. Old Man Mose, early American jazz pianist, had a grandson called Dead Belly. Old Man Mose walloped the rollickin' keyboard, wahoo, wild house piano with monkeys in his hair, drooling spaghetti, beer and beans, with a cigar mashed in his countenance of gleaming happiness, the furtive madman of old sane times. Dead Belly don't hide it. Lead killed Lead Belly. Dead Belly admit Dead Belly modern cat. Cool. Dead Belly man craziest. Old Man Mose is dead, but Dead Belly get ahead. Ha ha ha. 222nd chorus. Mexico camera. I'm walking down Orizaba Street, looking everywhere. Ahead of me, I see a mansion with wall, big lawn, spacey interiors, fancy windows. Very impressive. Further bloated, copulated bloats. Silent, separative furniture. The story of nomad. Silent, separative corpses. Ignorino, the Indian general, he chief, wow, of southern Sonora. You know the bum. What was his name? Assafelter Schnard Morard, the marauding hightailer of southern Sloptokvia. Crumb, full of curs and Kierkegaard and Bash Pa the Plap. 223rd chorus. Pineys hersifies, finally alawise, phonally finales, hookies from ooh school, poles who hook fish, foul for fair weather. Woo cries the Indian boy in the South Sampan night, Esta que ferro, you be of iron. I'll be a damn tootly wow, what rot moon got rise shine, hog water wheel, juice in a eel, in old Lake Miel. Honey wheel, sound eater ta wah. Song of I snug our song, sang of Asia, high gang, clang of iron, oh hellpot, spurt of old Watsonville, girt smirt, noise of old sad soul, such is. Sing a little ditty of the moon inside the loony moon of snow white blooms in Parka to stand. Istamo how huck. 224th chorus. Great God Almighty, what's to be done? Oh, what's to be done? Sings the majestical keener and moaner at the Mexican funeral home, and from a clap in the upclouds comes a clap of clouds. All has been done, as the Ravata say, nothing. Nada moonshine number, what's been done? All's been done, all singly blessed. All has been done. The mansion's been built, and Amema grown old and died in the burning house within, and 17 sutras on lotuses transmitted by perfumed hand from jingle to jiggle, the hip-hoo parade of togas and maudogrogas of Maharaja India. All's been done, So rest. Repose yourself. 225th chorus. The void that's highly embraceable during sleep has no location and no fret. Yet, I keep restless mental searching and geographical meandering to find the holy inside milk Damema gave to all. Damema, mother of Buddhas, mother of milk. In the dark, I wryly remonstrate with my sillier self for feigning to believe in the reality of anything, especially the so-called reality of giving the discipline, the full desert hut workout, and Superman solitude, and continual enlightened trance with no cares in the open, and no walls closing in the bright internal heaven of the starry night, of the cloud-mopped afternoon. Gold, honey. I've lost my way. 226th chorus. There is no way to lose. If there was a way, then when sun is shining on pond and I go west, thou east, which one does the true sun follow? Which one does the true one borrow? Since neither one is the true one, there is no true one way. And the sun is the delusion of a way multiplied by 2 and multiplied millionfold. Since there is no way, no Buddhas, no Dharmas, no conceptions, only one ecstasy and right mindfulness. Is mindfulness that the way is no way? Anyhow, same way. Then, what am I to do beyond writing this instructing poesy? Write a magic carpet of self-ecstasy? Or wait for death, like the children in the funeral street, after the black bus has departed? Or what? 227th chorus. Merde and misery, I'm completely in pain, waiting without mercy for the worst to happen. I'm completely at a loss. There is no hope, though I know the arbitrary conception of suffering is racking my metaphysical handicapped ribs. And I don't even exist, less sing. And I've been paid for work I'd done when I was young and work was fun, and I don't know name from mercy. Ain't got no blues, no shoes, no eyes, no shoe tongues, lungs, no happiness, no art, nothing to do, nothing to part. No hairs to split, sidewalks to spit, words to make flit, in the fun of make it, horror, and makeshift poetry, covering the fact I'm afraid to work at a steady job. Jungles of hair on my wrists, magnified 1,000 times. In hills of eternity. 228th chorus. Praised be man. He is existing in milk and living in lilies, and his violin music takes place in milk and creamy emptiness. Praised be the unfolded inside petal flesh of tenderest thought. Petrels on the following wave valleys idly sing themselves asleep. Praise be delusion, the ripple. Praise the holy ocean of eternity. Praise be I, riding, dead already, and dead again, dipped in ancid inkle, the flamed of Tim, the Anglo-Saxon maneuvers of old poetos. Praised be wood, it is milk. Praise be honey at the source. Praise be the embrace of soft sleep, the valor of angels in valleys, of hell on earth below. Praised be the non-ending. Praise be the lights of earthman. Praise be the watchers. Praise be my fellow man for dwelling in milk. 229th chorus. In the ocean, there's a very sad turtle. Even though the SS mainline fishing ship is reeling in the Merit like mad, swims long-mouthed and sad, looking for the impossible except once afternoon, when the yoke, the old Buddha yoke set afloatin' is in the water, where the turtle raises his bee-watery snop to the sea. and the yoke yokes the turtle. Ah, eternity. Tell me, O bhikkhus, what are the chances of such a happening? For the turtle is old and the yoke free, and the 7 oceans bigger than any we see in this tiny party. Chances are slender in a million, billion kotis of aeons and incalculables. Yes, the turtle will set that yoke free, but till then, harder yet are the chances for a man to be reborn a man in this karma earth. 230th Chorus. Love's multitudinous boneyard of decay, the spilled milk of heroes, destruction of silk kerchiefs by dust storm, caress of heroes blindfolded to posts, murder victims admitted to this life, skeletons bartering fingers and joints, the quivering meat of the elephants of kindness being torn apart by vultures, conceptions of delicate kneecaps, fear of rats dripping with bacteria, Golgotha, cold hope for gold hope, damp leaves of autumn against the wood of boats, seahorses' delicate imagery of glue, sentimental I love you no more, death by long exposure to defilement, frightening, ravishing, mysterious beings concealing their sex, pieces of the Buddha material frozen and sliced microscopically in morgues of the north, penis apples going to seed, the severed gullets more numerous than sands, like kissing my kitten in the belly, the softness of our reward. 231st Chorus. Dead and don't know it, living and do. The living have a dead idea. A person is a living idea after death, a dead idea. The idea of living is the same as the idea of death. The dead have a living idea. Dead, it ain't my fault. I was only an idea. Respected penitents in a shack dedicated to the study of origin. The good Buddha material is not a sin cloth, cloth of light. Beings alive indicate death by their jaunty work, just as the dead indicate the living by their silence. When rock becomes air, I will be there. 232nd Chorus. Buddhists are the only people who don't lie. In the sacred Diamond Sutra, mention is made that God will die. There are no Buddhas and no Dharmas, means there is no universal salvation self. The Tathagata of thusness has understood his own Luviac emanations as being empty, himself and his womb included. No self-God heaven, where we all meet and make it, but the melting place of the bone entire, in one light of Mahayana gold, Asvagosha singing in your ear, and Jesus at your feet, washing them, and St. Francis whistling for the birds, all conjoined though and melted, and all be forgotten, passed on, come into change's lightless domain, and beyond all conception, waiting in anticipatory halls of barlight, ranging searchlights of the eye, Maitreya and his love, the dazzling obscure parade of elemental diamond phantoms and dominoes of chance, skeletons painted on negresses, standing by unimportant to you doorways into sleep with me, the alleyway behind. 233rd Chorus. There is no selfhood that can begin the practice of seeking to attain Anuttara Samyak Sambodhi, highest perfect wisdom, yet faithfully and earnestly observe and study and explain this scripture to others is the gory reminder of bone, others Listen, Subhuti. Wherever the scripture shall be observed and studied and explained, that place will become sacred ground to which countless devas and angels will bring offerings. Such places, however humble they may be, will be reverenced as though they were famous temples and pagodas to which countless pilgrims will come to offer worship and incense, and over them the devas and angels will hover like a cloud and will sprinkle offerings of celestial flowers upon them. The pilgrims are happy. The pilgrim of the Holy Grail, the snail, the pilgrim of the fine pagoda, the pilgrim of the 5 tendencies to hear and support prayer. No selfhood that can begin the practice of seeking to attain. 234th Chorus. Holy poetry, all things are empty of self-marks. If it is space that is perception of sight, you ought to know. And if we were to substitute one for the other, who'd win? Santiveda, St. Francis, A. Kempis, Hara. A sinner may go to heaven by serving God as a sinner. 235th Chorus. Don't camp. You know very well what'll happen to you when you die, and claim you don't know you're dead when you die, and you know I don't know that I'm dead. Don't camp. Death, the no buzz, no voices, must be the same as life. The ziripiret of thup sounds in this crazy world that horrifies my mornings and makes me mad, wild-haired in a room like old metaphysical ogreish poets in rooms of macabre mysteries. But it's hard to pretend you don't know that when you die, you won't know. I know that I'm dead. I won't camp. I'm dead now. What am I waiting for to vanish? The dead don't vanish. Go up in dirt? How do I know that I'm dead? Because I'm alive and I got work to do. Oh me, oh my. Hello. Come in. 236th Chorus. The Buddhist saints are the incomparable saints, mooing continue of love milk, mewling and purling with lovely voices for love, for perfect compassionate pity, without making one false move of action, perfectly accommodating commiserations for all sentient belaboring things. Passive sweet saints, waiting for your holyhood, hoping your eventual join in their bright confraternity. Perfect divines. I can name some. What's in a name? They were saints of the religion of the awakening, from the dream of existence and non-existence. They know that life and death, the knowing of life, muteness of death, are mutual dual twin opposites, conceptioning on each side of the truth, which is the pivot in the center, and which says neither life nor death, neither existence nor non-existence, but the central lapse and absence of them both, in love's holy void abode. 237th Chorus. Ma mère, tu es la terre. What does that mean? For one thing, the Mema was the mother of Buddhas. In ancient India and modern Asia, you put up a Virgin Mary very weird in your altars and icons, Da Mema, with crowns of light coming out of her head, and lotuses and incense sticks, and big, sad blue eyes inside flowers. People light perpetual candles to her name, wax and glass with wick fire. For 30 days, the pale mystic face of Da Mema flickers in the ceiling corner, and the dogs bark outside. They get water from the moon, send boys out of sight in baskets, sleep in the streets of night, playing flutes and having curbstone nightclubs, and the curbstone put there by the British. They honor and beseech and pray to Da Mema. To me, Damema is like Virgin Mary. Mother Maya of Siddhartha Buddha died at his childbirth like all mothers should be, going to heaven on their impulse, pure and free, and champion of birth. Damema, the Milky Mother. Damema, the secret hero. 238th Chorus. Who was it wrote money is the root of all evil? Was it Oscar Wilde in one of his witties? Was it Celine? Nah. Was it Alexander Pope, Benjamin Franklin, or William Shakespeare? Was it Pope in one of his many clever lines? Benjamin in his Almanac of Peers has Richard the Chicken Liver express a private pair. Or is Shakespeare blowing wild, Confucius Polonius, witticismical, paternity-type advice? Money is the root of all evil. For I will write in my will, I regret that I was not able to love money more, for which reason I go into retreat and monastery, all monastic in a cell with devotions and hell pell-mell and Yuma's Arctic Gisoto Almanac, Priotho Consumas Conas in the corner, and Mother Damema. 239th Chorus. Charlie Parker looked like Buddha. Charlie Parker, who recently died laughing at a juggler on the TV after weeks of strain and sickness, was called the perfect musician. And his expression on his face was as calm, beautiful, and profound as the image of the Buddha, represented in the East, the lidded eyes, the expression that says, all is well. This was what Charlie Parker said when he played, all is well. You had the feeling of early in the morning, like a hermit's joy, or like the perfect cry of some wild gang at a jam session. Way-o-wop! Charlie burst his lungs to reach the speed of what the speedsters wanted, and what they wanted was his eternal slowdown. A great musician and a great creator of forms that ultimately find expression in Morse and what have you. 240th Chorus. Musically, as important as Beethoven, yet not regarded as such at all, a genteel conductor of string orchestras, in front of which he stood, proud and calm, like a leader of music in the great historic world night, and wailed his little saxophone, the alto, with piercing clear lament, in perfect tune and shining harmony. Toot! As listeners reacted without showing it, and began talking, and soon the whole joint is rocking, and everybody talking, and Charlie Parker whistling them onto the brink of eternity with his Irish St. Patrick patoodle stick. And like the holy piss, we blop and we plop in the waters of slaughter and white meat and die, one after one, in time. 241st Chorus. And how sweet a story it is when you hear Charlie Parker tell it, either on records or at sessions or at official bids and clubs. Shots in the arm for the wallet, gleefully he whistled the perfect horn. Anyhow, made no difference. Charlie Parker, forgive me for not answering your eyes, for not having made an indication of that which you can devise. Charlie Parker, pray for me, and everybody, in the nirvanas of your brain where you hide, indulgent and huge, no longer Charlie Parker, but the secret unsayable name that carries with it merit, not to be measured from here to up, down, east, or west. Charlie Parker, lay the bane off me and everybody. 242nd Chorus. The sound in your mind is the first sound that you could sing if you were singing at a cash register with nothing on your mind. But when that grim reaper comes to lay you, look out, my lady. He will steal all you got while you dingle with the dangle, and having robbed you, vanish, which will be your best reward. 'Twere better to get rid of old John O'Twill than sit a-mortying in this half-eternity with nobody to save the old man being hanged in my closet for nothing. And everybody watches when the act is done. Stop the murder and the suicide. All's well. I am the guard.